Oh, technical difficulties. That's on us. We'll take the blame for that one here in the booth. But anyway, let's try this all over again. Unless you could lip read. We want to welcome everybody to the Frank Nix Athletic Complex here where the Shades Valley Mounties call home. The Cougars rolled down I-459 and part of I-20 for the final game of the season before taking a week off and heading into the playoffs. The Mounties are 5-3 and are led by Ruben Nelson. And if that name sounds familiar, it's because in 2016, Ruben Nelson led the Ramsey Rams to the 6A state title. They also defeated the Clay-Chalkville Cougars in the first round by a score of 37-28. So there is some familiarity there and some family, if you will, because they know each other. These coaches have known each other for a long time. We expect this to be a really tough contest, mainly because there's a few changes at quarterback tonight. This evening, Marlon Compton, number 18, as I understand it, will be starting. Mm-hmm. We're also going to have our 8th grader coming up to get some play time, and that is Jamario Yadao. He'll be wearing number 15 this evening. As far as the status of Jalen Mbakwe, they expect him sometime in the early rounds in the playoffs to come back. So he'll be resting tonight after a little bit of a scare against the Oxford Yellow Jackets last week, which the Cougars came away with a victory. Now, Shades Valley comes in having lost to Pinson Valley, so you know they've got to be a little upset, and they want to go in on a high note, Patrick, going into the playoffs.
Yeah, I do agree. I think basically if our offense can maintain, the front line, can maintain, I think that we'll do a great job as far as getting the ball out. Marlon, he's actually a good quarterback. I've watched him several years growing up. So I'm very confident with Marlon coming in today. But as far as our defense concerned, if we can just keep going, keep putting pressure on the quarterbacks and filling the gaps in, we'll be great. We'll be great.
Right. Now, the Cougars have already secured the 6A R6 championship. So that first round is guaranteed. And based on the performance last night of Woodlawn, because they defeated Minor.
Right.
And by Woodlawn defeating Minor, that puts Parker in the 4th slot for 6A R5, which means we will see Parker, I believe, at Clay-Chalkville next Friday at 7 o'clock. And the teams are about to roll out, and here they come, both from the same end zone. The Mounties and the Cougars. So this one ought to be a lot of fun. Obviously, every win counts. But like we were talking about earlier, injuries are something that you want to avoid. So you're probably going to see a lot of the younger players get some time this evening, because these teams know that at this point, it's the next season.
It's the next, exactly.
Now for Shades Valley, this game is important from a seeding standpoint, because that will determine how they're going to travel as the playoffs begin. So I'm not saying that Clay-Chalkville doesn't have anything to play for. They absolutely do. Those boys are proud. They do not want to take an L. Remember how they felt out the Thompson game? And I expect them to come out this evening and do what they do. We still have that multi-headed monster at running back to lean back on. But this ought to be a really good evening to kind of see the future a little bit for Clay-Chalkville and kind of where they may be going next season. Now, McClellan is still in the mix. I don't want to get anybody confused. But they're, like I said, injury, take care of some injury bugs. You don't want to put guys out there that you know you're going to need down the line.
Right.
So
right.
This is a chance to get some players healed up. And you got that bye week next week, because we do not have an opponent for next Friday. So that's an advantage for the Cougars as well. So as the players begin to take the field, looks like the Cougars are going to receive. And that looked like Rodriguez Johnson back there deep for the Cougars, as well as Mario Bird, number 2. And so this ought to be, well, Mario Bird's up a little bit, and you got Craver back deep. And the Cougars going to receive. Shades Valley is going to kick. And if I'm looking at that number right, that looks like number 26, Jamie Small. They have the maroon numbers on a black jersey.
Yeah.
So you guys got to bear with us. They don't just stick out. It's kind of like watching Pinson Valley in theirs. So here we go. And that is Bird on the return. Bird has a little run down the sideline. Bird has nobody in front of him. Picks up a block. He's still going. And wait a minute, hold on. I may have that wrong. I thought that was Mario Bird.
That's Mario Bird.
Was that Mario Bird? I saw the top of that jersey scrunched up on the sideline. Bird has nobody in front of him. Picks up a block. He's still going.
That's
spectacular run. I saw that number 10. Wait a minute, hold on. I thought that was Mario Bird. That's the Bird. That's the Bird. He did take flight.
He did fly.
So was that Mario Bird? There he is. And the Cougars jump out quickly to a 6-0 lead to set the tone for the contest. And we've talked about special teams before and how important it is, and it's very important to have it in tune as you go into the playoffs. Of course, that kicking game, and there it is. And Diaz cashes in and gets the change.
It's 11 minutes, 45 seconds into the ball game.
And there's the Cougars. The Cougars have got on the board quickly. And they... Oh, we're doing a little housekeeping here. So we're over at the booth in Shades Valley, and we have to do a little housekeeping as well. I can't say anything. I know how ours is back in Clay. So I mean, you know, what am I thinking of? What do you call it? Was it Florence?
Yeah.
The Jeffersons?
All right, let's see. We got number 6 back deep for Shades Valley.
And that's Christian Thomas.
Looks like,
deep.
is that number 2?
I think so, and that is Jacob Mahan.
And of course, we got
Mounties.
number 6, DJ Barber, kicking off for the Cougars.
So it's going to be interesting to see how Shades Valley reacts to the special teams play. I mean, look, it's senior night for Shades Valley. That's a short kick. And you don't exactly have a speedster. That was a missed tackle. He's still on his feet. I got to give the kid credit. And that's something you don't want, you know. And some people say, well, you kind of nitpick a little bit. But imagine if that was a speedster.
Yeah.
That kid gets out of there and he has a lane.
He had a lane.
All the way on the near side. He's gone.
He definitely had a lane, and good thing that the Cougars defense did go ahead and wrap him up and make that tackle, because he definitely had the green light.
So I'm interested to see how busy of a night Randall Cole and Devin Finley and the rest of the gang and Jamon Smith are going to have tonight. You know, that Cougar defense, we talked about some offensive things to start out the contest and how important it is in getting them rested and injuries. But the Cougars defense is lights out.
Yes, they are.
And, you know, their mentality is who is the next statistic.
Yep.
Who's the next victim? And the pride that they have, you got to love it. And it's a whole different kind of energy. Now, remember, Mbakwe is not in there at corner, okay?
We got a shift by the Mountaineers.
Looking for an open man, and here comes Smith. And there goes Finley.
That's a great tackle by number 97, Devin Finley.
Yeah, number 94, Jamon Smith brings the pressure. Now, we're talking about the defense, right?
That front four. That front four is
they are nasty.
They are nasty. They are nasty. If they can't slow down the front four, it's going to be a long night for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, and this is 2nd and 17 for them. So you've got number 12 moved over, and that is Amarius Butler. Shades Valley looking for running room, and that's something that everybody has had a tough time doing against the Cougars.
Yeah, they did.
Now, Oxford, to their credit, after the first half, they did find a seam, and they were able to move the ball and advance it. And so that was a bit of a surprise for the Cougars. But, you know, they're going to get in there, and they're going to adjust, and they're going to make the corrections needed. So
let's see if we can get some pressure from that outside edge. Uh-oh. He got out of it.
And he gets loose, but that ball's going to fall incomplete.
I can't make out that number.
On that one. Ormond Wallace, the nearest defender in the area. So that was going to fall incomplete. That looked like it was for number 15, Torres McCall.
Wedgeworth's pass goes incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
So it's 4th down for the Mounties. And once again, the Cougar defense does what they do. There looks. Oh no, that's not a flag on the field. That's just a marker.
I saw that too. I saw that too. Actually, when Bird scored that touchdown.
And a very short punt, and it's just going to roll and fall dead right at about the 43-yard line in Cougar territory.
That's great field position for the Cougars.
3-yard line.
So we get to see how sophomore Marlon Compton come in at quarterback. Again, like I said, I did have the chance of seeing him in the 8th grade, 7th grade, and Little League actually. So I know he can handle it. So with his first start, I want to see how he handles it, how he take care of the ball and read his progressions and etc.
Well, the thing is you can't be scared back there.
Oh no.
Okay, you know you got to trust your offensive line. You got to know you got playmakers.
There we go.
And there goes a familiar number.
And that's Mr. Ford, Mr. Mario Craver on a nice run. That run was enough for a first down.
That's right. Your first downs this evening are brought to you by Brent Rogers, Keller Williams Realty. If you need to sell your home fast, give CCHS alumnus Brett Rogers with Keller Williams a call today at 205-540-1182. And I've known Brett for a long time. He used to coach at Clay-Chalkville, as a matter of fact.
Oh, okay.
So, really good guy. So, if you really do need to sell your home or something, give him a buzz.
There go another sophomore.
There's Osley. That's Aaron Osley. I like to call him AO.
Mr. AO himself. I think with that big line that we have, if they can continue to make those blocks, this line and the running game is actually going to be a great thing tonight.
Yeah. Well, that was a 3-yard gain on that play by Osley.
3-yard gain.
Ball is at the 40-yard line. Shades Valley has the box stacked up. That tells you they know about our running game.
Yeah. We got our first pass.
Quick pass from Compton. It's complete to Craver.
Pass is received and complete.
And they're going to be about a yard short of a first down.
Ball be placed about the 35-yard line.
They'll call it 3rd and 2.
For the Cougars.
So, yeah, after they made the adjustment, 3rd and 2 for Clay-Chalkville. And I like what they're doing here. They're not trying to do anything big.
Yeah.
And this is what you do to develop your players.
Exactly. Give them some dump off passes. Give them some confident passes. Nice run up the middle by Aaron Osley.
Yep, Osley goes off tackle, and it looks like he's going to have enough to move the sticks. And there's the signal from the officials. So that's another Brett Rogers, Keller Williams Realty first down for Clay-Chalkville. And your game sponsor this evening tonight is North Park Baptist Church, located at 5700 Deerfoot Parkway. Pastor Bill Wilkes invites you to come in on Sunday morning, first service starting at 9:30 with the second service at 11. Great people down there as well, so go check them out definitely. Compton rolls out, keeps it himself. He goes back up the middle. He's going to get to the 30-yard line.
Made by Cordell Steele.
And that's Mr. Cordell Steele. Is that Steele? I'm sorry, Mr. Cordell Steele, number 4 for the Mountaineers that made that tackle.
So they're adjusting the sticks. It looks like they're going to be about 4 yards short of a first. Oh, pardon me. See, you're up this high sometimes you get disoriented. Pardon me, there's a 4-yard gain.
That's number
Cougars
13.
keeping it on the ground. That's Rodriguez Johnson.
Great push by number 72. They call him Big Shaq.
Oh, yeah. Now, Johnson is an angry runner. Now, earlier this season, he had hurt his hand, had to have some stitches done, have a little surgery work done on him. But it seems like he's got that grip back and that he's good to go. Has enough to get another Brett Rogers, Keller Williams first down for the Cougars. So they're waiting on the other play to come in. Grayson Medford with State Farm Realty is your extra point sponsor. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Make sure you give him a call at 205-383-2217. He's located in Clay as well, so make sure you give him contact. And there goes Johnson bowling his way inside the 10. He's going to have enough for another first down for Clay-Chalkville.
That was a nice run by Mr. Rodriguez.
Garrison with the stop for Shades Valley. And first and goal to go, Clay-Chalkville, 6.5 remaining in the first quarter. And that is your Ross 24/7 helpline first quarter. We'll see what the Cougars cook up here. You never really know. Johnson's in the backfield, and he's going to hand it to him. Johnson turns back up the middle looking for the seam. He's going to be brought down quickly by the Shades Valley defense. Not a whole lot happening there. Gets a couple out of it. That'll bring up second down and goal to go for the Cougars. And that ball is at the 7-yard line.
Now, I am noticing with the defenses in the box, they are expecting to run, but that does leave the outside one-on-one coverage because I don't see a safety. So we'll have to look for that later on in the game.
Now you got Bird in motion, and there goes Johnson.
Straight up the middle.
You know, they're wearing the whites, and that's about as clean as you can get going into the end zone. As they go to replay, you'll see how Johnson, he's a patient runner.
I mean,
he saw it open wide.
game.
Let's look at this.
Now you got Bird in motion,
And there goes
Shades
Johnson.
Valley's
Straight
defense
up the
bites
middle.
all over it.
Yep.
And Johnson goes in clean.
So we got Double D going for the extra point.
Kick is down, kick is up.
It's no
And
good.
it's no good. Now I've got to say this, okay?
Still remaining in this first
We've missed
period.
this extra point here. I wonder if he's looking at the goalpost. Now, if he knows the goalposts still have a lean.
Yeah, it does.
Now, I can tell you this because I've been around Shades Valley's Frank Nix Athletic Complex for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That west goalpost has been leaning for years. That goalpost has been leaning
Wow,
for
what a
years.
good time to go and get you something from concessions. Hamburgers,
I don't
$5, hot
know
dogs, $3 or
I don't know if he was trying to
nachos
adjust.
for $4
Because
or
he's all-
$5
Because
with
it is definitely lean. No, you can't.
$1 ahead, $1 repop, $1 pickle.
We call that home field advantage. Nonetheless, the Cougars are leading 13-0 early, about halfway through the first, I should say.
Supporting concessions.
We're getting ready for the step-by-step sports training kickoff. Make sure you give Coach L a call. He can get your kids trained up right. Now let's see who's returning. Nope. Number 10 for the Cougars, that's Cam Jones, and he's all over that one.
Ball received.
And that was Aaron Collins, looks like number 11, that with the return.
Yeah, we got the confirmation. That was Aaron Collins on the return.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So Shades Valley will start this drive at the 25-yard line. We'll see what the Cougar defense brings up this time. And I'm fully expecting to see some things mixed up.
Ooh, great.
They come
tackle.
off tackle.
Talk about a host of Cougars.
Yeah, I think Yafondo was lurking about. There's that number 7 coming out of that pile. That is Matthew Yafondo. And in there as well was number 96, and that is Randall Cole. You know, those boys came out of middle school together.
Yeah, they did.
So there's a quick pass, and it's going to go in to the ground. That falls incomplete.
I tell you, number 8, that's Dion. Oh, he was ready for that one.
Oh, yeah.
He was ready.
Dion Gunn was all over that.
He was ready to bring the pain on that one.
That would have stung. So we got four wide, 2 to the left and 2 to the right. Shotgun formation, fakes the handoff, tries to find some room. And
That's
Devon
tackled by-
Smith lurking about in the neighborhood again. And Devin Finley cleans it up. That pair right there. You know what? If I put it this way, if I've got to have an escort somewhere, okay? You know what I'm saying? Devin, I want you here.
Yeah.
Smith, I want you here. And y'all just stay right there.
Yep.
And I'm good. I am good. But if I'm an opposing quarterback, you don't want that.
Exactly.
There's the punt. And Craver was back deep. It's just going to bounce, and they're going to down that one. And that looks like Braylon Hart is going to down it for the Mounties. Cougars will start their third drive of the contest from the 40-yard line. 4:29 remaining in the first quarter. Duncan Baskin-Robbins is another fine sponsor of Clay-Chalkville football, located at the intersection of Old Springville Road and Chalkville Mountain Road, where the old Hardee's used to be. If you're looking for an after-dinner treat or just need to get your morning started off right, make sure you pay those guys a visit. Lots of good stuff. And if you got a sweet tooth, they can definitely take care of that.
Oh, yeah, they can.
So we got an empty backfield. This time the Cougars are going to put it in the air. We got 5 wide receivers, 3 to the near side, 2 to the far. Quick pass, and that's going to go to Craver. Craver has room, and he's going to accelerate. Still on his feet. And a host of Mountie defenders finally come in to bring him down. It's going to be a first down for Clay-Chalkville.
Yeah, that's
Number 13, Kendall Odom, brings him down.
And if it wasn't for him, I would say bye-bye.
Absolutely. That was definitely going to the house if it weren't for him. And he was holding on for dear life.
He definitely was.
So I got to give them credit for not letting go.
We're going to try
Another
the other
quick
side.
pass.
Oh,
And they're going to run Craver down this side. Closer to the band. And it's going to be another first down for the
Ball
Cougars.
carrier around left end, run out of bounds. Oh, about the 25
And I'll tell you,
line.
watching Mario Craver is a joy.
yeah, it is.
Watching his development has a lot of attention. A lot of recruiters looking at him. This kid has a future.
His future's
We'll just
very
have to-
bright.
We
Yes.
just have to see where he's going to go. So Cougars marching down the field. They're at the 25-yard line. Empty backfield once again. Now, what that run game did earlier is, and it looks like we got a flag on the field, and we got an offsides against
Offsides.
Sage Valley. So that'll cost them 5 yards, and it'll be 1st and 5 for the Cougars. Ball is going to go to the 20-yard line. And you don't want penalties,
No, you don't.
especially ones that move your opposition towards the end
Towards
zone.
the- exactly.
And look, Sage Valley knows who these Cougars are. I guarantee if any of these kids were around in middle school, at Irondale Middle, they're looking at some familiar faces.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we got an empty backfield once again. Let's see what the Cougars do this time. 3 to the near side, and we got 2 up top. Craver goes in motion. And it's another quick pass, and it looks like that one was batted down. That pass is going to be incomplete. And you got to know Sage Valley was hoping to see that as a lateral.
I can't make out that number. It looks like
Now look
number
at number 9. Malik Steele.
Yep,
That's number 9. That's
Yep.
Malik
The
Steele.
play is rude.
That was a heads-up play by Mr. Steele there. He actually did it on the previous play, but it was a penalty. So that was good heads-up by number 9.
Man, Sage Valley, they've really got some talented players.
Oh, yeah.
Ruben Nelson's going to have this team. When he got to Sage Valley, I told everybody, these guys are going to be good in a short period of time.
Oh, that's the quarterback, Marlon.
And there goes Marlon Compton, and he tries to spin his way in the end zone, but he's going to be brought down right at the 7-yard line. It's going to be another first down for the Cougars. 1st and goal to go. Clay-Chalkville.
That was a nice read by Marlon there.
First and goal.
Yeah, you have to know when to get out of there. If you
Yeah.
got a lane, you got to take it.
Yep.
And that's something we've been talking about all year, is what our quarterback play is, knowing when to get out of trouble,
Exactly.
and knowing where to take the yards.
Exactly.
You know.
Take what the defense give you.
That's right. You don't have to be a superhero, but you can be effective. And what do they call that? Game management?
Yes, sir.
So there's a fade route over the top,
Touchdown.
and that one is caught.
Is that Mario
Well, on the near
Craver?
side, that looks like that was Craver.
Yep, that is Craver. Let's watch this
You
replay.
don't have to be a superhero, but you can be effective.
Touchdown.
And what do they call
Now
that?
you
Game
had one-on-one on
management?
both ends, so either way he could have.
There's a fade route
went
over the
either
top.
way. Touchdown.
And
Nice
that one
dime
is
by
caught.
number 18, Mr. Marlin.
Yep,
Is
Mr.
that
Compton put up a
Mario?
nice one. And that's going to build his confidence.
Yes, it is.
And that was a nice fade, fade route.
Yes.
So when you take a guy that hasn't had a lot of quarterback play this year, and there is the
Oh.
Clay-Chalkville kickers up.
He dunked it.
And is no good.
Now look,
With 2 minutes and 40
We've been talking about
seconds
special team plays, and wow, we found the kicker.
Your score,
He makes the first one.
Clay-Chalkville,
Yeah.
kind of shanks the second one a little bit to the left. This one just bebops off the goalpost. Okay. Do you think they're going to go for 2 on the next one? Okay, we're coming out of the step-by-step sports training intermission. So, make one, miss one, bop one.
Yeah.
Well, there's another relatively short kickoff. And Sage Valley is going to get near the 35-yard line. Looks like they're going to get to the 34.
Jacob Mahan returned it to the 34-yard line.
I would not be surprised if we don't see some two-point attempts this contest. Because they're going to try to do some of those.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to, and look, let's be honest. The playoffs are going to get tough real fast. Parker is not anything to sneeze at. Number 41 with the stop for Clay-Chalkville on that play. That is Arshawn Davis.
Ball carrier Christian Thomas.
Christian Thomas, the ball carrier.
9-yard line.
He's number 6 for Sage Valley.
Second down for your Mountain.
About a 5-yard gain on the play.
That's number 97 that led the tackle right there. That's Mr. Devin Finley. As well as number 41 again.
Yep, Finley and Davis are quite a pair.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
We got good linebackers. I mean, you're trying to find a weakness on the defense.
Ooh.
Now, there has been times where they've been able to be attacked up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's a discipline thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But for the most part, they've really been fantastic. Now, they're getting close to averaging 10 points a game. You know what they want to do.
Yep.
I was talking to some of them today, and I said,
we got a false start. They got them.
That false start against Sage Valley, that's going to cost them 5 yards. After a nice game.
Penalty goes against Sage Valley for a false start.
And I was incorrect. They on their first gain, it was, or I should say the second attempt, it was a 4-yard gain, and it was 3rd and 6. Now a 3rd and 11.
Oh, a missed tackle right
and
there.
Davis once again. But talking to the players, I kind of joked them a little bit. I said, look, there's only one average for defensive players that I ever want to see go up.
Yeah.
They said, what's that? I said, that's your grade.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to see your grade average go up.
Exactly.
But as far as scoring, as far as defense goes, I want to see that average go down. And, of course, they laughed, and they get it. They get it.
Let's see what Mr. Mario Craver can do. He's back deep to return the punt. Can't make out the number for the Mountaineers who's actually punting the ball.
The Mountaineers, that's West Virginia.
I'm sorry.
These are Mounties.
As a flag on the play.
So we got a flag. We have a flag on the play. And this was going to go against the Cougars. And, of course, they got a little jumpy on offsides.
Back to the 41-yard line.
So it's a 4th and 3. I don't think we're going to have a fake here. Whoa, that one.
That was all. That was close.
Okay, whoa. That one bounced off of Craver's chest, and that's why you heard that whoa.
Yeah, buddy, that was a close one.
Just at the 30-yard line.
But it created just enough of a delay for Sage Valley to react.
Will
and I think number 5, Ethan Johnson, got a hold of it. So that ends the first quarter. And what are your thoughts after the first quarter?
Well, I've been seeing some good things for the Cougars. Let's start off with the line. The line is actually giving the quarterback, like I said, Marlon, giving him time to get off the ball, read his progressions. Also been seeing lights out coming from the defense side, led by number 97 and also number 94. Other than that, they just been playing lights out so far. Now, if we can fix anything, I will hope that we fix our kicking.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go to commercial right quick. We'll be right back. right, we're into the second quarter. We flip the field. Then there goes Osley. Looked like the ball got loose. And that is A.J. Williams.
The referee did say he was down.
Yeah, they said he was down. A.J. Williams right there. That's big number 65.
And he's only on sophomore. And that's a big guy.
Look, full disclosure, that's my surrogate son. He actually, he lives around the corner from me. And A.J., I had him through youth ball in middle school. Great kid, just humble, quiet.
Yeah, he is.
And just fun to be around.
Big run.
Well, 5. Well, no, there it is.
Now that was a great
Number
tackle.
31 for the Cougars. That is Bravis Cave. We haven't seen him for a while. That's the first down for the Cougars. He's going to be brought down at the 17.
Ball is going to be placed at the 17-yard line where the Cougars
Huge gain for the Cougars on that play. And we hadn't seen Mr. Cave in a while. Good to see him. And we're going to see a lot of faces, I'm sure, tonight that we haven't really seen all year, haven't had a whole lot of attention. Now, we started off the season, we saw a lot of Cave, we saw a lot of McCray.
Yeah, we did.
So I would fully expect that not too long from now we'll be seeing some of those numbers again that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, especially coming towards going into the playoffs.
So shotgun formation, single man in the backfield. And there's the fade route once again to Craver, and there it is. Super Mario with another touchdown for the Cougars.
And that's another dime thrown by number 18, Marlon Crumpton, with his second touchdown pass of the game.
Yep. And by the way, those touchdowns are brought to you by Steel City Realty in the backfield. After looking about ourselves, there's the fade route once again to Craver, and there it is. Williams calling today. Super Mario with another touchdown for the Cougars. 605.
That's another dime thrown.
So let's see without the crooked goalpost what we get out of this here. And there it is.
There it is.
Double D cashes in for the change. And the kick is good. Diaz with the extra point attempt for Clay-Chalkville. So do you think it had anything to do with the crooked goalpost?
I don't know now. You did say it. And he only hit one from the other end. But
I'm just saying.
That goalpost is a little crooked now.
I'm just saying. We don't know what it could be.
Ball coverage. The red and black. Your home for Shades Valley Mounties football news.
Well,
SVMounties.com.
the Cougars have a 26-0 lead. And we call this early in the contest.
Don't forget all of your sponsors who make so much possible here.
I'm waiting to see what the coaches do at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they put in their twos right now or early in the game with this lead. I wouldn't be surprised.
And, with the standings in 6AR6, your top three obviously are us, Pinson Valley, and then followed by Oxford. That number 4 slot. And I'll have to go back and check my numbers, and we'll do that after at start of second half to kind of see how the playoffs are going to shape up or shape out. But, Shade Valley knows that they're still in it. A region loss is not going to be good for them, and they know it.
Oh, yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's necessarily the end. So let's see what the Valley comes up with this time. There's the option, and there's a bunch of white jerseys. The Cougars do not bite on that one. Number 6, DJ Barber, right there in on the action. Yafondo in the neighborhood as well. So you get a gain of 1 on the play for Shades Valley.
They go with the no huddle offense.
They got extra blockers back there. Look for room up the middle.
Oh,
nice
good
move by
move.
number 6, and he's going to take off. He's still going, and there's a flag on the play.
Got 2 flags down.
Christian Thomas finds a seam and gives the offensive life. We'll have to see what the call is. I think that's holding. And that is a spot foul, so we'll see what that does. And fantastic run, and it's holding on the offense. What we were saying. And that's going to hurt the Mounties because with something like that, that's exactly what you need. Now I think it may still be a first down. Let's see what the spot is. And the ball is right at the 45-yard line. And because it's a spot foul, it does not hurt them from going to get the first down. But, man, they were inside Cougar territory. So, you hear the announcer back?
Yeah.
Hey, I can't blame him. I've known that guy for a long time here at Sage Valley. He has been here. He is an anchor for them, announcing their games. Really good guy. Works for Birmingham Police Department. Quarterback manages to get rid of it real quick. Number 6 once again gets the call. He breaks a tackle, still looking for room before he's brought down.
Brought down by number 8.
Christian Thomas
Oh, man.
once again getting it done before Dion Gunn brings him down. Sage Valley offense finding some life. Now they're in Cougar territory inside the 40-yard line, right at about the 38. Not this time, though. And you see Devin Finley on the stop. So a loss of yardage on the play, puts the ball at the 40. So it'll be 2nd and 12 for Sage Valley. Now this is where you want to try to ride that momentum. You're down 26-0. You need anything you can get.
Anything you can get, exactly.
And they're moving guys around. They're trying to see what's going to work. They bought in extra blockers. They're playing it tight. Only one man out to receive. They're trying to shore up where the attack is coming from. Quarterback on the keeper, has extra blockers in front of him. Number 7, Matthew DeFondo is going to bring him down. Jacob ahead with the run. He's going to get enough to get it to about a 4 yards remaining for them to get a first. So it'll be 3rd and 4 for Sage Valley. Ball is at the 32.
They're actually moving the ball right now, so it looks like the.
So you see what they've done is they've loaded one side.
Yeah, they have.
So that's what they've done. They're trying to deal right now with Jamon Smith and Davis out there. That's number 94, 41 respectively. Now they go 3-3 up top and 1 down low. And it looks like we'll have a timeout on the field. And the Mounties are going to take a timeout. Your timeout's this evening going to be brought to you by Duncan Baskin-Robbins.
7 minutes, 52 seconds remaining before halftime.
So 26-0, and we're going to go into timeout.
All right, Mounties fans.
I think they saw something there and said, do we really want to go in the air? Is that something we really want to try? I'm not sure.
Well, I think if we can get some pressure back there to slow down the run, I think we can stop them on this drive. Actually, get us a turnover or something. That'll be great.
Well, Sage Valley is being very careful with the ball.
Yeah, they are.
They're not trying to do anything crazy. They found a few holes. They brought in extra blockers. Basically, they're trying to freight train their way down the field. Now, they've got a very talented, I said this was a talented Sage Valley team. Number 6, Christian Thomas, can get after it.
Yeah,
he gets some space. So, Sage Valley lines back up. They got trips to the left, single man down to the right, 1 man in the backfield. 5 down linemen. They've got to be getting rid of this quick because the Cougar defense, if you just line up, 5 in front of them, they're coming for lunch. There's the quick pass. He bobbles it a little bit.
Great
and that
tackle.
costs him a couple of seconds.
Great
that's
tackle.
going to be a nice open field tackle.
That's number 11 for the Cougars.
That's the Antoine Matthews doing the job for Clay-Chalkville.
That was a great open field tackle by Mr. Matthews there.
Loss of yardage on the play. It'll be 4th and 5. And you know they're going to go for it because there's no need to punt it at this point.
No.
Let's see what happens here.
Now, it's very important that the defensive line,
Now the quarterback's
watch
talking
the
to his
ball.
quarterback's talking to his offensive line. I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
High snap, and it gets away from him on a 4th down. Wow.
That's definitely not what they wanted to see. But that's an advantage for the Cougars as they take over at the 48-yard line.
How heartbreaking can that be? You have a drive that's going pretty good.
The best one of the night for them.
And it's 4th down. You see something you can go for. Quarterback is talking to his offensive line. He's letting him know what he needs. And you get a high snap. Now, that tells you a couple of things. One, they're a bit nervous.
Nervous, exactly.
Clay-Chalkville has been living in their backfield. And number 2, maybe there was a direct snap attempt. I don't know. I mean, it didn't look like it.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I'm spitballing here. But you don't want to give Clay-Chalkville a short field. But that's what they've done, and the Cougars are back on offense. Number 21, Aaron Osley, the ball carrier. He's going to be met by a number of Shades Valley defenders. Number 5, Ethan Johnson wrapping him up. And that's the linebacker. He's been getting a lot of work tonight.
Yeah, he
for Shades
has.
Valley.
I was actually talking to Mr. Ethan. He's actually one of my clients that I cut his hair. I was talking to him at the game, at the barbershop, actually. And he said he's going to be all over this field. So,
You a barber?
oh, yeah.
We got to talk.
Oh, yeah.
The things you learn in the season. The things you learn.
Oh, good cutback by
here's
Mr.
what we have
A.O.
learned. The Cougars once again, and that is A.O. Aaron Osley.
Check out this replay. Check out the cutback.
Touchdown for the Cougars. Look at this replay. Now,
Oh, yeah. Check out the cutback.
things you learn in the season. Aaron, things you learn.
Oh, good cutback by
here's
Mr.
what we have
A.O.
learned. There you go. The Cougars once again, and that is A.O. Aaron Osley. I'm telling you, he's running half speed.
Check out this replay. Check out the cutback. That's a
So
great run.
let's see if Double D can get the PAT. I gotta put that one in my book. Double D and the PAT. That's one of those I gotta take notes on for back at home.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Get
Well,
out
let's
of
see
there.
what happens. He throws it up in the air. What in the world?
He tried to make something out of nothing.
Okay. For you history buffs out there. For you history buffs out there.
Your new score, Clay-Chalkville, 32.
I believe it was Super Bowl 7.
Oh, wow.
The Miami Dolphins were playing the Washington Redskins.
Okay.
Garo Yepremian was the kicker. Something went terribly wrong. And he tried to pick up the ball and pass it into the end zone. And I'm telling you, go to NFLFilmsHistory.com and you will see exactly what you saw right there. I promise you, you will. You will see exactly what you saw right there. So for you old heads out there, you know what I'm talking about. But you can Google that. Check my facts. Man, oh man, oh man.
Let's see. We got Mr. 6, DJ Barber's about to kick the ball off for the Cougars.
Well, nonetheless, Cougars will lead 32-0. 6:20 remaining in the first half of play. Oh, whoa, Nelly. Well, I guess with games like this, you got to have some things to laugh at. Now, in all seriousness, though, you do not want that against a Mountain Brook. You will pay.
Oh.
And DJ Barber with the stop. So
Ball is advanced to the 26-yard line. They'll begin 1st and 10 for our Mounties.
So let's see if they can put together another drive like they did last week and actually capitalize on it for Shades Valley. That was some nice running last series for them.
Yeah, and like I said, they've got talented players on that team.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I'm more interested in how Ruben Nelson's going to have them for next year, because he's building something here.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely building. He's definitely building.
And I always tell everybody, Clay-Chalkville can't just sit and run around the neighborhood all willy-nilly forever. I mean, we learned that, in Pinson Valley, of course, they won their titles. Oxford.
Oh, like the ball came out.
Yeah, I think the ball did come loose.
That
Cougars
ball
are claiming that they have it. We'll see if the officials are fighting for. And, you never want to be at the bottom of that pile. There's some things to get grabbed down there. I'm not going to say what they are, but I'm just telling you it happens. Anybody that's played football knows what I'm
Yeah,
talking
buddy,
about.
you know it happens.
So we'll see the call.
Look like it's second down.
And the Cougar defense is jumping.
Ball at the 30-yard line, 2nd down for the Mounties.
So the Mounties, it looks like they're going to maintain possession. And the ball is going to be placed at the 30-yard line. It'll be a 4-yard gain for Shades Valley, 2nd and 6. Mounties needing to get to the 36-yard line to get a first. They go 4 wide, single man in the backfield, hands it off. Not much happening on that play. Once again, DJ Barber not only handling kicking duties, but tackling duties as well on special teams. And that last play gets a little bit out of that one, gain of 2, so it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Mounties. Mounties go trips to the left, single man down low. 1 man in the backfield. They hand it off once again.
Great tackle by number 7.
And this time Matthew Ufando puts in the work to bring down the ball carrier. That's number 4, Ken Cordell Still.
Ball's going to be about the 33-yard line.
That's going to gain about a yard and leave them short of the first by 3 yards. And they're going to get back to punt this one. Yeah, I think after that last one right there with that high snap, and of course they're back close to the end zone. They definitely don't want to give Clay-Chalkville a short field. Super Mario back deep to receive.
Nice punt.
And it's going to land right in his hands. And he's got room to accelerate, and accelerate he does.
Ooh.
Across the 50, he's going to get caught from behind. And that looks like number 12, Jacorius Burrow. That brings him down.
Into Mountie territory. Should be around the 50 as you were. 47-yard line.
So that's about on the 47-yard line as the Cougars go ahead and take over with great field position with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Let's see what Mr. Marlin can do with this drive.
Now let's talk about playoff scenarios in the upcoming game against Park. I know it's a little early to do that. Oh, wait a minute, did we miss something here?
Fans, there was a flag on the play, and it's going backwards.
Yeah, it's going backwards a long way.
A long way. What is the flag?
At the 25-yard line.
I apologize for that.
Yeah, we completely missed that one. Did not see the flag. Apparently, there may have been some discussion afterwards about something that happened. Either way, it puts the Cougars back at the 25-yard line. It must have been I don't know. Because there was nobody back there but Mario.
I didn't even see a flag.
Yeah, it looks like the area of a spot foul. He caught it around the 40. So, he don't know.
Hand off to Bird.
Bird looking for room, goes around the edge. Bird still on his feet, and he's going to almost get a first down. He'll get near the 34-yard line.
Advances to about the 33-yard line or so.
So it'll be 2nd and 1 for the Cougars. Ball at the 34. And don't you love that when you get I call it the mystery penalties, you don't see any laundry out there. But all of a sudden something happens.
Because I was definitely looking for the flag, and I definitely didn't see one.
Yeah, I was going, huh? But that's actually pretty good. That lets the Cougars kind of build a drive. I mean, they've been zipping into the end zone. That pass is tipped, but nonetheless, it's caught. There's a flag on the field. Number 2, Mario Bird with the reception. We'll see the call by the official.
Look like it's going to be called holding on that wide receiver.
Yeah, that's always in the vicinity of holding, and that's exactly what the call is. And that's a spot foul right around the 38-yard line. So that'll put the ball at the 28. Okay, so it happened at the 39.
I want to see if they'll give him a chance of slinging the ball downfield. We've been look like all game pretty much, other than those 2 touchdowns that they've been going for the short routes, the dump off passes. So what down is it? This third down?
It's
second
down.
Second down. I'm sorry.
They need more than 6. Oh, there goes Compton. Just keep running.
Yeah, that
Compton
one
tries the stutter step, gives the defense enough time to catch up.
That one, I think Mr. Marlin, he should have just kept running.
Just kept running.
He got the speed.
He does.
He definitely got the speed.
Yeah, nonetheless, he's going to have a Brett Rogers, Keller Williams ability first down for the Cougars. The ball is going to be spotted at the 34-yard line inside Mountie territory.
And see, that will come later down.
With the tackle for Shades Valley. Oh my!
I think he'll learn a little bit more as he get more reps as the QB position.
Oh, no doubt.
Cause that one right there, he just kept going.
Yeah, and in a game like this, it happens. There's that deep pass you were looking for.
That should be.
I thought there would be a flag on that one for sure.
Oh wow!
And they're not going to toss it. Now, I'm going to say this. Am I mad? No. Because, and in games like this, and I'll be honest with you, the officials are not, they see, they're going to let them play a little bit. Especially, look, hey, bro, how much more does your morale need to be busted down when it's 32-0? Now, you don't teach the players anything by doing that.
Right.
But you kind of let them play a little bit. And if it's not the ball comes loose. The Mounties have it.
Ooh, big hit by Marlon Compton.
Yeah, Marlon Compton knocks the guy on the running back. So the Mounties catch a break, it looks like, on a potential pass interference call. And then the Cougars cough up the turnover.
Yeah, he did.
From there, we're going to begin 1st and 10 Mounties.
We got a couple switches out there on defense.
Well, let's see. We got the usual suspects up front. Mounties are starting this drive at the 29-yard line. Boy, look at the defense. They are chomping. Nope.
That's
about 2-yard gain on the play.
Number 45 led by the tackle. That's Patrick Smith.
Yeah. I hear you, Dad. I hear you. That's right. That is Patrick Smith bringing the lumber on that play right there. So it is 2nd and 8 for the Mounties. Fake the handoff.
Oh, good
Quick pass over the middle is complete. That looked like number 9, Malik Steele, with the reception for Shades Valley. Well, I am corrected. That is Kadarius Irvin. I thought that was a number 9. It turns out to be a number 8 on his jersey.
Yeah, I told you guys, we can't see that good up here.
Yeah, they think them white outlines make a big difference.
No.
Now, see, I can see big 64 down
right.
there because how big 64 is.
But those smaller numbers, 2, 8, 9, and yeah, buddy.
No, those smaller bodies.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's the smaller bodies in those jerseys. But, as they move down the field, the light gives us a little bit of help. It's just when they get in a crowd or a scrum, it's really tough. Cougars are on the defense. Okay, that one nearly picked off by number 8, Dion Gunn.
Gunn checked he turned his head at the last minute.
That was close.
And almost took it away.
That was close. Almost got that one. Shades Valley trying to go deep. against Clay-Chalkville.
That was good
So
defense.
that'll be 3rd and 8.
That was great defense by our
I'm glad he got that head turned around.
Yeah,
Because you knew what it was looking like. And that official was right there.
right there. So they got trips to the left, single man to the right.
There's the handoff. Number 4, the ball carrier. That's still, once again, for Shades Valley.
Thomas on the carry.
Tackled by number 97 and number 6. That's Devin
I
Finley
guess
and,
that was,
and Mr. DJ Barber.
yeah, that was number 6. You see what I'm dealing with here?
Yeah, buddy.
So that was number 6, Christian Thomas carrying the load for Shades Valley. So
We got someone else in the backfield. Look like that's not backfield. I'm sorry, returning the punt.
that Bird.
That looked like number 2. That's Mario Bird.
And that is halftime, folks. That does it. The Cougars lead 32-0. And we're getting ready to go and watch the bands do their thing. Before we run into halftime, we want to recognize some of our sponsors right quick. Steel City Services, Ross 24/7 Helpline, Duncan Baskin Robbins, Steel City Realty, Brent Rogers, Keller Williams Realty, North Park Baptist Church, and Step by Step Sports Training. Make sure you become a patron for these fine vendors. They do a great job of supporting Cougar athletics and supporting our Cougar football team.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the mics are off. I'm going to go get ready to call.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our friends from Clay-Chalkville. Welcome them here to Shades Valley as they present their halftime show. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. TikTok, Instagram Live, it's viral time. Starting out with a little earth, wind, and fire. It's starting. featuring Andrew White on saxophone. Cougars. As the band exits, they're going to play Let's Go. All right, let's hear it for your mighty marketing Cougars. Head club major Kirsten Murphy. Go ahead is Haley Ward with the middle winner. Your colors are captain Morgan Nickett and Haley Sweeney. Your dance line captain is Tiffany Davis and Anaya Field. Your band director is Kelvin Bingen, assisted by Alex Wills and Jeff Collins. Melissa LaFerty is your auxiliary sponsor, along with Susan Kraft. Your professional instructor is Lazarus Mosley. We'd like to give our thanks to Dr. Eugene Dowd, our principal, and Dr. Walter Thompson, superintendent.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up again for the Clay-Chalkville High School Marching Band. And now, taking the field, your own State Valley High School Marching Band. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for your extended halftime entertainment here on Senior Night, your State Valley High School Mountie Band. The band is under the direction of drum majors Jim Mosley and Madison Snow. The color guard captains are Annabelle Paris, Courtney Carlson, Deanna Stewart, and Tequila Sanders. Field captains are Sam Brown, Bethany Morin, Chad Green, and Shane Wells. The band will present their 2022 field show, Silva, featuring the music of contemporary jazz ensemble, Snarky Puppy. Drum major, is your band ready? The band is ready! Get on the edge of your seats and make some noise for your Mountie Marching Band!
All right, folks, we're back on the air as we get ready to close out halftime. Cougars leading 32-0. So let's talk about the playoffs, okay? Obviously, the number 1 seed in 6AR5, locally, that's Mountain Brook.
Right.
Hartselle looks like they're going to be the ones for Region 8. I believe they're still undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
And out of Region 7, I believe it might be Fort Payne. So looking at immediately what's about to happen, we're going to draw Parker.
Yeah.
Okay. And pardon me. Let's look at let's look at Parker. Parker has some kids already that are very talented.
Yes, they are.
They can really
Yes,
go. But I'm just not sure that anybody has anything at the level of Clay-Chalkville. Now, that's not dismissing. I mean, we can go out there and lay an egg, and that's that. Any Friday night. The thing is that the Cougars have effectively a bye week before the playoffs start. So you had this week, and you look how this game's going. So they're resting players.
Yeah.
And I'm going to look up something right quick, and then we're just going to see if I can get the what I'm looking for here. 2022, there it is. 6-8. Well, that's great. That's Tennessee. I don't need Tennessee. What is with Google? You know, I'm looking for my stats and stuff. I have everything ready. I have it all saved, and then it goes somewhere else. I can't win for losing. So let's see if I can get this thing straightened out here. Let's see what our playoff bracket is looking at, because some teams have already filled out, and some of this. AHSAA. Boom. Okay.
You got to talk to your phone sometimes, you know.
I guess so. There it is. You can always count on Twitter, right?
Oh, yeah, you definitely can. Definitely can.
So here we are. You got, well, nope. That looks like an old one. Never mind. I don't care. So the bottom line is this. We're going to draw Parker first. Now, the number 1 coming out of R5 is Mountain Brook.
Right.
And they're on a mission.
Yeah, they are.
They want to see us again.
They do. Remember what happened last year, so I know they want their revenge.
You better believe it. So, I'm not going to say that Parker's going to be a gimme.
Oh, no. I'm definitely not going to say that.
And, you know, you got to tell the players, hey, you don't want to go looking past your opponent. You got a week off. How do you handle that extra week with no game?
Right.
How do you keep that mojo? How do you keep that momentum going? Thoughts?
Well, I think it all starts in practice. If they go in and practice and they continue to play like they've been playing all year, I really don't see nobody slowing them down. But what can hurt them is their self. If we go in playoffs, I'm sorry, with the mistakes that we had with let's see, Thompson, even with the Pinson Valley games, they had a lot of penalties in that game. That can be our downfall.
Well, let's look at what we did against the better teams. Okay, you mentioned Thompson, Oxford,
Right.
Pinson Valley. Against those better teams, we didn't look good. And we were on the struggle bus.
Yep.
There's a flag on the play.
He looked like he kicked the ball out of bounds, so that's looked like an illegal procedure. So they should get the ball right at the what is that?
Let's see where they march it to. Now, typically, you know, when you get the ball, you're not supposed to kick it out of bounds. And that depends on what he did. You know, is it one of those unsportsmanlike, incidentals, whatever? You know, there's different ways.
Right.
It just depends on what they thought they saw. Okay, so this one isn't of the big dent variety. So that'll put the ball at the 35-yard line where they'll start this drive. Another quick pass over the middle.
Now, we have seen that middle area open up at times against other teams. We've seen that.
Advances to the 41-yard line.
That's a solid gain right there of 6 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Mounties. There's a fade route. There's a flag. I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Deion Gunn did not get turned around on that play. He basically shoved the receiver down.
Yeah, he definitely shoved him.
Yeah, this is not one of those that's even worth arguing about. I'm just telling you. That'll give them a first down.
Yeah, I definitely saw that all the way up here.
So that'll put them into Cougar territory and at the 44-yard line.
Cougar territory to the 44-yard line. And that is a Cougars.
And let's see what Shades Valley does with this now. That they have a little bit of momentum, if you will.
Oh, great tackle.
Quarterback decides to take off. Number 94, Jamon Smith, is in the neighborhood along with Devin Finley. I've been calling their names all night.
All night.
So
Mr. Devin gonna make me buy him B-dubs again. He told me last time if he get a certain amount of tackles, then I owe him B-dubs. And that's Buffalo Wild Wings for those that don't know.
Oh, well, you got to feed him, not me.
Oh, look like the Turf Monster got number 6.
Yeah, the Turf Monster got him that time. Getting a little chippy on the field there. And that's understandable. That's Christian Thomas, the ball carrier. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Mounties. You know, they've been trying to they've had moments where they've looked good.
Yeah.
But they can't get that big play. Coach the Cougar defenders. That is Smith, who I've been mentioning all night, Yafondo, as well as Barber.
Yep, DJ Barber. Yep.
So now it brings up 4th down.
And I don't know if you saw earlier while they were warming up, they did have our 8th grade, Mr. Mario, warming up at QB.
Mario
So
Yadal.
we're going to see if they put him in at the second half, give him some reps. And hats off to that young man, to come in the 8th grade to play varsity football on a Friday night, that's very big.
Oh, that is huge. That one's going to take a bounce.
Right into Mario's hand.
Yeah, there's Bird. Bird looking for room, stutter steps, tries to accelerate, but he's going to get caught just beyond the 20-yard line. And the Cougars will start their first drive of the second half. Now I'll tell you something that somebody's curious about. That's that Hoover Thompson game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm ignoring it. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait for it like Christmas.
On the defensive stop.
So let's see.
Will begin 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I'm pulling up my region standings here.
Handoff, is that look like 21? I really can't.
Yeah, that's Aaron Osley.
Ball carry goes around the right end.
He's going to get across the 26. He's going to get to the 27-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Cougars. So we'll probably see some experimental things here too. I mean, you know, this is
one of those games where you can try some things just to see if it works.
Absolutely.
They do have one-on-one coverage on the far end over there. So let's see if what. Like we got a flag on the play after the play.
Yeah, that's usually a sign of some extracurricular activity when you see a flag after a play. It's down there in the middle between the groups of players. So we'll see what that is.
Penalty on the play.
And that was personal foul. Yep. So, and look, when you're down 32-0, you're going to get chippy, and there's no telling what those kids are saying on the field.
Exactly.
They'll begin their
Honestly,
first
well,
attack.
Coach in middle school. Oh boy, they were. We were over here playing Irondale. Yeah, I was probably a little guilty of exacerbating a few things.
Yeah, I did a little coaching in my years too, and I definitely can tell you, man, it's some words down there on that field.
It absolutely is.
That's Aaron Osley on the run.
He has two defenders wrap him up quickly.
Boundary tackle made about the line of scrimmage.
Not much happening on that play. Maybe a yard on that before he's wrapped up.
Half-yard gain brings up
That'll bring up second down. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Clay-Chalkville. Ball is at the 46. So looking at the records, Hartselle currently is undefeated. That's Region 7. Muscle Shoals holding the number 2 spot. Looks like Decatur is going to take the number 3 for that region, with Coleman getting the number 4.
Okay.
So that's how that's going to shake out in Region 7. In Region 8, Gadsden, actually I was saying Fort Payne is 7.
Oh!
Wow.
Pass goes incomplete.
Marlin's pass is intended to number 2. Mario Bird was incomplete. Almost could have got intercepted, and I didn't mean to cut you off. That was...
No. I was looking at it, and yeah, I mean that could have went terribly wrong.
Yeah, that could have went wrong.
Those are the things you got to watch out for. I mean, when you have a 32-0 lead, like I said, you try to do things a little bit different. So you don't want to get lazy.
Right, exactly.
You do not want to get lazy, and you lose that sense of urgency a little bit. And, look, I know a lot of people, Nick Saban and Elman. Look, the one thing he talks about is I don't care if we're winning whatever. Well,
there's
I was
Marlin.
just saying, and there goes Mr. Compton. Right up the middle.
Right up the gut.
And that is a Steel City Realty touchdown for the Cougars.
Check out this replay.
I don't care.
Check him out. Right up the gut.
Well, look at that block.
There's
I was
Marlin.
just saying, and there goes Mr. Compton.
And that's that speed I was talking about
Right
last
up the
time.
middle.
Right up the gut. Yes, he definitely
And
has.
that is a Steel City Realty touchdown for the Cougars. The sea opened wide for him to go
Yeah,
down the
it
middle.
did. Yes, it did. Let's see what Mr. Double D can do.
Well, the goalpost is straight on this end, so it's good. And Double D gets the PAT for CCHS. So let's go back to the region standings here, and we're gonna look at the north half of the state first, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna see how this is gonna shake out. A little bit of reset here. In Region 5, Mountain Brook is going to take that, no doubt. Gardendale is holding the 2 spot.
Okay.
After that, you got Parker and Minor. Now, the problem is Woodlawn has shifted into that spot because of their victory over Minor. And Parker has slid down because of the head-to-head. So that's why we've got Parker. In Region 6, right now, obviously we're holding serve. Centerpoint is also 7-1 with the loss to you-know-who.
Oh.
Our loss is to Thompson. Pinson Valley's holding the 3 spot, with Oxford holding the 4. So Shades Valley's going to start this drive from the 32-yard line.
Yeah, it's some extra activity going on down there.
Oh,
You can
yeah,
tell things are getting a little chippy.
No doubt. And I just ran down the other regions. Now, what I'm curious about is Fort Payne is showing 7-1, but maybe it's just a typo here because they're showing Gaston City holding a 1. But actually, I think Fort Payne is holding a 1.
Okay.
And a 6-8 or 7. Any of those teams right now can get you.
Yeah.
Okay. There's really no weakness that I'm seeing. Short gain on the play, probably about 2 yards. We'll see what the officials spot the ball. Thomas getting to work for Shades Valley on that carry. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Shades Valley. There's a flag on the field.
Got a flag on the play.
And it's a false start against the Mounties. So, honestly, and let's look at the regions here. Hazel Green is holding 3, and Buckhorn, I'm going to be honest with you, Buckhorn's not a threat to anybody.
Right.
Okay. I know that sounds rough, but I mean, I'm not going to mince words. Okay, number 6 is the intended receiver, and that is Christian Thomas, and he is groaning to the official.
Yeah, that was number 5 on the for Clay that was defending him.
Yeah, as McCray moved into defense. Yeah, it looks like McCray's moved into the DB spot, and look, it was close. I got to give him a little credit now. You know, they're playing them tight. You're trying to play a fade route. You've got to have separation.
Yeah.
You can't get out there and just throw it up in the air when you got a guy sandwiched against your receiver.
Exactly.
First off, it's a dangerous play, and you're almost, are you trying to bait them into the penalty?
Like they're going right back at him.
This time he throws it behind him. So that pass
we got a fight going on.
Yeah, we got extracurricular activity going on. And we're about to have some ejections, folks. I promise you, there go the flags. You knew this was coming. And now you got coaches, players, everybody in there. And this game is effectively just about, they're going to, you got so many players at this point.
Yeah.
They may call it. They may call it. I've seen this happen before. They'll look at the score. They'll evaluate what's going on. There's 5:53 remaining in the third quarter. They're going to let the coaches talk it out, and they're going to figure out what they're going to do here.
Yeah, I saw it earlier, man. It was a lot of chippy things going on after the play. It looked like it was just a matter of time of when it was going to happen.
Well, and it's been a powder keg. I mean, and look.
As the coaches come together now, I guess they're going to talk to see.
Yeah, they're going to see what they want to do here. Look, we know how this is going to end.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm not dismissing Shades Valley. We knew how this was going to end. What is it going to mean now? The problem is this. You say, okay, where did it start? It did start with Shades Valley.
Right.
What that would mean is if the coaches agree to end the game, you both mutually agree, and one team, you basically take the forfeit effectively.
Exactly.
And that's it.
So we waiting to see what's the call on the field and what we're gonna do. So while we at it, let me go ahead and ask you guys.
Gilmer and Nelson are on the field talking about it, and because look, it's hard to figure, okay, who are you going to eject, who are you going to take out of here, what we're going to do, and I guarantee you, there's a word I'm not going to say because we're live, but there's going to be some fill in the blank here, chewing going on as they gather these teams around and talk to them and tell them what they did wrong, number one, but also how they're going to do this thing in the end. The thing is, in Region 6, Shades Valley is out of it playoff-wise.
Right.
At this point. The games have all shook themselves out.
Look like they are going to continue.
And there's some players that are coming off the field. Some that are coming back on. Let's see what we look like here. Okay, the defense looks pretty intact. There's Finley. There's Smith.
The only one I don't see, which was inside of the scruffle was number 96, and that's Mr. Cole.
Yeah, Randall Cole.
I don't see him in the game right now. I couldn't make out the person that was with the Shays Valley.
Yeah, there's ejections on both sides, or the coaches say, hey, we're just going to snatch them either way.
Well, you know what? This is 4th down, and honestly, Cole do not play on the 4th down.
That's true.
So
he doesn't do that.
We'll have to see.
Where special teams line up.
Right.
But, look, either way, first off, it's about the safety of the kids.
Correct.
Okay. And as you saw towards the end of that, you saw a Clay-Chalkville player go flying. You don't want to see it get to that.
Exactly.
And look, this is not the first time a Shays Valley team has had this kind of game against Clay-Chalkville. Shays Valley coming off of a tough loss to Pinson Valley.
You got a high short kick.
Cougars getting out of the way of it. Takes a Mountie bounce. Nope, he didn't get. He didn't touch it. He got away from it.
He definitely got away from it.
And he didn't back up fast enough for me, but that was DeMarcus Jones.
Ball covered by Shays Valley.
I'm talking about he barely got away from it.
He definitely. I don't even think he knew the ball was right there.
Yeah, I mean, when he started backing up, it was like he was sitting there and he saw a skunk in front of him.
Yeah.
Which, I would back up like that too. But you got to be aware of those things. So Compton's still in the backfield.
That's Mr. Osley running straight up the middle.
Host of Shays Valley defenders bring him down.
That's led by number 5, Mr. Ethan Johnson.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, that kid right there is a linebacker.
Oh, yeah.
He got the workhorse for them tonight.
Oh, yeah. He got a bright future coming up for the next level.
Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he's definitely had our attention because he's every tackle, he's been everywhere.
Like I told you, he told me out of his own mouth he's going to be everywhere on that field. So, hey, I guess he's a man on his word.
And that's the fun part about this game is so many of these kids from so many of these schools.
Oh, yeah.
And you just want the best for them. You want them to have great futures.
That's number 25. That's Mr. Allen.
Yeah, Mr. Allen Cotton getting some carries this time.
So I'm seeing a lot of our 2s and 3s coming in at this time right now.
Yeah, those rotations are in there. I'm surprised Shaq's still in there.
Yeah, I was looking at that. They still got the original O-line down.
Well, they want to get that O-line play down, especially when you're working with a new quarterback.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't change your O-line
at this
point. You let them get the reps because they got to get accustomed to each other. They got to get used to that different quarterback rhythm and everything else. And, look, at this point, it's a practice game, okay?
Exactly.
There goes Cotton once again.
He almost squeezed out of that.
Yeah, Cotton got across the 40 barely.
Down to about the 40-yard line.
So this will be a 2nd and 6 for the Cougars. Now, one thing I do know is there is, and I'm, something I was thinking about, and I heard over the headset. Good question. As far as the AHSAA goes, I do not believe they hot clock. I've never seen them hot clock. We played Woodlawn 77-6.
Yeah, and
there was not a hot clock, and it was 50-0 in the first half. So, and we played that game out. Now, I do believe the coach can request a hot clock.
I think he can request it. You're totally right.
And that very well may be what's going on. They may have discussed that down there. We don't know until we see the fourth quarter start. And it gets going, but right now that clock is smoking.
It's moving. And right about now, I'm not mad at the clock.
It's getting a little nippy out here. It's 35.
Oh yeah, man. It started off great, But hey, now
But that's when you got to get those thermal clothes. Remember, Alabama weather promises you nothing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there goes Mr. Cotton. Cotton's trying to accelerate. He might get caught. He tries to spin his way there.
Like
He's
he
going
got
to be
caught
brought down at the 6-inch line.
Oh my!
Wow.
That's like your teacher giving you a 79 or matter of fact, 89.
No. You know you got an A. You know you got an A. You gonna get that 100 right?
You're
But
right.
like the song say, you look at the teacher said 99.5 won't do.
It won't
But
do.
that's all you gonna get. But that's okay. You know, you got to hand it to him. I mean,
Yeah, he
at this
worked
point,
that
let's see
hard.
what let's
Give
see
it
what they
right
come
back
up
to
with.
him.
Let him get it.
And then not to mention that he did, make that early mistake by fumbling ball. Let's go and get him that touchdown to get him in the end zone.
So we'll see what they do here. I'd like to see if they hand it off to Mr. Cotton. They're in the jumbo formation, so everything tells me that that's exactly what they're going to do.
And that's exactly
and
what
Cotton
they
goes
did.
ahead and gets in the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Cougars.
Looked like he ran right behind number 65. I might be wrong.
Yeah, he ran behind AJ.
Let's see. Let's check out that replay.
And so everything tells me that that's exactly what they're going to do.
And that's
And
exactly
he
what
ran
they
behind. He
did.
could have ran behind anybody.
That's like he just picked anybody to run behind.
I'm telling you.
Let's see what Mr. Double D can do.
Well, remember, he's on a straight goalpost.
Oh,
Well, I guess that means nothing now. He shanks it.
he shanked that one, and he put some extra funk to it. Looked like
He did get into that one.
he got all of that one.
Really give that thing a love tap. I mean, you're right there. He's got enough leg. We know that. I mean, just get between the uprights.
Exactly.
But you know what? That's fine. They'll talk to him and get him calmed down.
Oh yeah. Well, with 1:48 left in the third quarter, your score is Clay-Chalkville 45 and Shades Valley 0.
And I think it's painfully obvious now that we're not on the hot clock.
Yeah, because the clock is stopped.
Cougars get set to kick off. So let's talk about a couple of these teams going to playoffs. Let's talk about Center Point, okay? Center Point moves up from 5A.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's expecting Center Point, okay, yeah, they'll do all right. They'll be okay. You know, it's going to be Pinson Valley, Oxford, and Clay, the usual suspects.
Right.
Center Point sitting at number 2.
Yep.
Do you think we'll see Center Point again?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
They got Gardendale. I mean, no, they will have Gardendale, pardon me. They will have, out of Region 5, they will draw Woodlawn. So, yeah, I think they'll get past Woodlawn.
Oh, there goes something else.
And Clay-Chalkville puts their hands up.
Bring it back to the 30-yard line. Your penalties was 1 minute 36 seconds.
Now, you know that's smart. Put your hands up.
Yep.
Hey, you got on a helmet, you got on shoulder pads.
Exactly.
Put your hands up. Ain't nobody gonna square you in the face. But if somebody's gonna take a 15, they take the 15, they take the ejection.
Exactly.
That's where you play within yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. And you try to tell these boys, it doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you less.
That's a
trying to
nice
be smart
tackle
about
from the back.
Advances the ball to about the 35-yard
Thomas with the carry.
brings up second down.
That'll be second down, a gain of about 4 on the play, just about 5. So we'll call it second and a long 5.
Look like they're going to do
Ball
the
at the
hurry up
35.
offense as well. I haven't seen them go in the huddle all game long.
Well, they're going to try to put this one in the air. Nope, they're going to hand it off. Thomas once again, and he's going to work his way for a first down. He's going to get to the 41-yard line, and he's been a workhorse.
Yeah, he has. He's been all over the place. I mean,
You give that kid a line,
oh, I guarantee you.
I'm telling you, he'll be something special. You give that kid a line. So there's the play. They're going to try to put it in the air. They got 4 deep. Rolls out, and nope.
Oh, great
Devin
tackle
Finley.
by number 97, Mr. Devin Finley.
Yeah, number 16, Jakari Wedgeworth is in. Looks like under center now.
Brings up second down.
So now at this point, it brings up second down, loss of yardage on the play, 2nd and 12, ball at the 39-yard line, trying to get something going by getting it downfield. And that's the end of the third quarter. We're leading 45-0, and we're going to go to commercial break. We'll be right back. Cougars leading 45-0. We've been pretty conservative on offense. Like I said, we got a new quarterback under center, trying to do some things, get him comfortable. And that is number 3, Ormond Wallace, with the tackle on that play.
They call him Old Dog.
Yeah, Old Dog. They've been running. They had thrown towards him all night. I'm going to say they ran away from him.
Yeah, they have.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm going to call him out like that. I don't know. I don't call the plays. But they haven't thrown his way, honestly. Sage Valley just can't get anything going. That's Javon Smith on that last tackle right there. So here's how I see it shaking out. My big crystal ball. You got in Region 6 and Region 5. Mountain Brook is going to draw Oxford. Okay. Gardendale with the 2. We'll pick up Pinson Valley.
Okay.
Parker, being the 4, is now going to come to Clay-Chalkville. And Center Point is going to draw Woodlawn.
Okay.
Because the way those 2 regions are supposed to be set up.
We got a flag on the play. Look like it's delay of game, but I'm not sure. We're going to wait to see, get the call from the ref.
Looks like he's waving it off.
Oh, he's waving it off. Okay. Look like the referee just dropped his flag with the whistle in his mouth and blow it at the same time. But they waved it off, though.
So, honestly, Mountain Brook advances. Center Point advances. Obviously, I think we
we got a ball with snap.
Yep, but that, you know what that does? That just gives more time for the defense to get back there.
That's all.
Those 2 seconds are critical. That's what we're talking about, clean plays. A clean play, clean snap, clean execution.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I saw number 15 get on the field, and that's our 8th grader, Jamario.
Jamario Yadal.
And we, too, call him Mr. Super Mario. Let's see if I'm correct. Yep, that's number 15. Right. So he get his action in right now.
Now, you're something special when you get a little varsity time coming up in 8th grade.
And you're only in the 8th grade.
This ain't the first time Clay-Chalkville's done it.
Now, he plays with my younger son, and he is a threat at the QB.
Clean, see that? Clean snap?
Clean snap.
There's Cotton once again. He got after it. Goes immediately to the sideline to get the play.
I'm happy to see him out there, man. I had the pleasure of actually coaching him as well, and he was my quarterback. And that kid there, he has a big heart. Big heart.
Now, the thing is now, he looks like an 8th grader right now because he is an 8th grader.
Oh, yeah, compared to those guys.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm just wondering, I want to see him grow up. I want to see him get to the dinner table.
Oh, exactly.
You know, obviously he's got to hit the weights and everything.
Good cutback by Cotton.
Cotton putting in the work going up the middle. He's going to have another first down for the Cougars.
Now, although they are up 40, what's that, 45?
45 to nothing.
I don't recommend it, but I wouldn't mind seeing them let him throw the ball. I just want to. It's just me. It's just me. I'm not saying that they have to.
Well, let's watch the formation. I mean, hey, I've been on it all night. But then again, you watch enough of them, you know what they're going to do.
You're right. You're right.
I've been watching them for so long. I know what they're going to do when they do it. And that might be what they're trying to do. They're trying to see. And so you got 2 receivers up top. Nah, they're going to run this.
Yeah, they're going to run it. Look, they're going right behind Big Shaq. Yep, I knew it. Pancake by number 72.
And there goes Cotton into the end zone.
That was a great block. If you guys can go back and look at this replay, look at number 72.
Yeah, I mean, he
opened up a low.
Watch this. Watch this, folks.
Right behind
Get your syrup.
Yep, I knew it. Pancake by number 72.
Let's be saying,
that was a great block. If you guys can go back and look at this replay, look at. You got to freeze that one.
You got to freeze frame it because you look at that.
All right, we got Double D ready for the kick. His kick is up. And it's good.
Yeah, this time he brings it a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
To get away from the cricket goalpost, he gets one.
And your score, Clay-Chalkville 52.
But if we can replay that last one, I want you to see who he was matched up against. Because I'm going to be, look, I can appreciate a pancake block like anybody else.
It definitely wasn't fair. I mean,
it was not fair.
That kid had to be every bit of like 5'6", 140, and this is Big Shaq, 6'8", 365. He has no chance at all, but.
And I mean, look, I understand. All right, you're going to get your chance to play at DN.
Right.
Really, Coach? Yes. I'm going over. Okay, so you're going to line me up against this.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. But you know what? It was a pancake block, so fair is fair.
Fair is fair.
We got to take him a bottle of syrup.
Yep.
We got to take him a bottle of Aunt Jemima. So he gets his pancake.
We got DJ Barber as the kickoff, and we have to receive number 2, and it looks like number 6 is back deep to receive. Let's see if we can get a good.
There's Barber's kick. That just goes, well, not too far. They blow that. And you can tell the refs are getting quicker with the whistle.
Yeah, they are.
And that's a good thing. So, and you know what? I want to give credit to our Cougar football fans hanging in there because they could have jumped in the cars and went home.
Oh yeah, they sticking it out.
And to Shades Valley fans too. I mean, they're still here. Now, I hope it ain't what I call the Talladega effect. You know what that is, right?
What's that?
They're looking for the wreck. Because, you know, you had that down there between the 30 and the 20 earlier.
Uh-oh, we got a direct snap.
Quick release to the outside, goes nowhere. And, oh, my gosh. Woo, I thought they were going to call a late call on that one.
Yeah, it definitely could have been.
Yeah, Tyler Staples. If that's number 28, that's the number I think it is. You got to be careful on those plays.
Yeah.
Because that will get you 15 in a heartbeat.
Yes, sir.
Needless to say, they got away with one. I'm going to call it like I see it.
Come on.
So,
get your feet.
Quarterback's on kick.
All right.
All right, Coach. Now, I know we live.
I know it. I know it.
Hey, look, my son played Clay-Chalkville. And they called me over the mic, and I think I was saying something like, dang it, Trey. And so, yeah. But that's the fun part when, you watch these kids and look.
Let's talk about number 34.
That's number 34 for the Cougars getting it done. That is Nicarius Allen. So pretty much all of the starters are out of there.
Yeah, they are.
You got Yofondo still in there.
I see
he's a
6 as
linebacker.
well. That's DJ Barber.
Those are your quarterbacks of the defense. They're basically giving instructions.
Yeah.
Let's see what the call is here. Personal foul, face mask against the Cougars.
Called against the Cougars.
Now, this is the one thing that you will see. You will see a number of penalties occur because these kids don't get a lot of playing time.
Right.
So when you see the penalties kind of pick up, you got to go in with that understanding that you got your 2s, your 3s in there, and they're getting some time on the field now.
Exactly.
Down around the 39-yard line.
So that,
Let's see if we can get some pressure up on this front four or front 3.
so Shades Valley at the 39-yard line, trying to get something going here to get on the scoreboard. Finds a little room, and he's going to be brought down by Matthew Yofondo, number 7. And that direct snap has been going to Christian Thomas.
All right, so that's 96 coming back on the field. So
yeah, you know what this is, right?
oh yeah, that's
We want donuts.
yeah, that's what that is. That's exactly
We
what that
want
is.
donuts.
That's exactly what that is. Oh,
So
the pressure's there. That's a
that's out of
great
bounds.
catch.
Let's see what they do.
I think he caught that.
They're saying it's complete.
He might be hurt though. It looked like he fell on the
He fell
ball.
on the ball.
So that 9 times out of 10, he probably got the wind knocked out of him. But that was a great catch by the young man.
So they're at the 25-yard line. Here comes number 41 back into the game, and that's Arshawn Davis. All right, he's able to get up.
Yeah, he is.
And that's what matters, folks. I don't care what's going on or what anybody's opinion is. The safety of the kids comes first.
Oh, always.
We have a lot of fun, and we joke a lot. And there's times we get really serious and talk about what they are doing or what they're not doing. But the safety of the kids comes first. Ultimately, these kids are going to become, husbands and fathers and leaders. And that's what we want them. We want them to see those days.
That pass was intended to number 8.
Yeah, Kadarius Irvin was the intended receiver. So that's going to bring up second down. The Cougars want to preserve that shutout.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And this is about as close as Shades Valley has been to the end zone all night.
I'm actually wondering what happened to their starting quarterback. I don't see him in the game. Oh, he tried to get out of there.
Yeah, there was no going there. And there's Devin Finley with his hands on his head, like he had a chance to snatch that ball out. And
that's big number 96. That's Mr. Cole right there with the sack.
Yep. But Devin Finley tickled me, and he's like,
yeah.
I almost had it. So and those are those moments. You watch these guys, because I promise you, the defense wants to score.
Yeah.
That has been a mission of theirs. They've been
all
wanting to
year.
score every game.
Every game, you're right.
So, because when you look at those scoring stats for the team,
they are bringing the pressure.
They're bringing the pressure. That time, that was number 6, DJ Barber, getting it done for the Cougars. I told you, they want the shutout.
They want the shutout. I smell it. I smell it.
I think somebody's already made the call into Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, something.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got that wrong. Somebody's made the call to Dunkin' Baskin Robbins, our fine sponsors of Cougar football.
That's exactly right.
And so we'll have to go to Dunkin' Baskin Robbins, located at the intersection of Chalkville Mountain Road and Old Springville Road, so that they can get some donuts.
Yep.
And we want to give thanks to North Park as well. They've always been a great sponsor of the team. They have always supported us.
Oh, he got out of that.
Wow. And he's still going. Not enough to make a difference.
Look like number 97, Devin Finley is down.
Devin Finley is still down.
Yeah, he took a nasty
took a
chop
nasty
at the
landing.
Yeah.
Inside the 30-yard line.
He is having trouble walking, folks. That is not a good sign. And he is holding up that left leg, and we are going into the playoffs. And remember what we said, and Devin Finley has been so critical to the success of that defense.
All year.
This is not a good sign, folks.
He cannot put any pressure down on that leg. That is not good. Well, we do have our 8th grade back out there. Jamario, he is back at the quarterback position.
Yeah, Udall back in the shotgun position. He's got 2 receivers out there. He's just going to make the handoff. I think we're just going to try to run out the clock at this point.
32, that looks like Mr. Isaiah Miles.
That is correct.
That's another dangerous running back.
Now, I will say this. You know, as a coach, okay, you know, you're going to take a lot of heat. You're going to take a lot of criticism.
Oh, yeah.
When players get hurt. In games like this, when you know you've got certain things locked up and locked away.
Yep.
But at the same time, you know, those you got your leaders on the team, and they're trying to preserve something. They have goals that they want to achieve.
Exactly.
So we're not the ones sitting in the locker rooms with those boys, and they want to play and they want to play hard. It's just you don't want to see anything happen going into the playoffs. Now, the upside is that he was getting all up under his own power.
Yeah.
That's one you want to see. And they may have told him, say, hey, carry that leg over there, don't put any pressure on it.
I'm actually looking for him on the sideline. I can't see him.
You're not going to see him.
Uh-oh. We got a ball with snap. Jamario keeps the ball.
And he is slung by his head down. Almost like a reverse clothesline.
36 seconds remaining in the game. Actually, I'm sorry, take that back. It's 30 seconds.
So, folks,
And the flag on the play.
yeah, I knew that was coming because the way he had him out there was just.
Oh, they actually called it on us.
Holding goes against
They called holding.
Holding.
So I take it that they're just going to maybe possibly just take a knee and run his clock out and call it a day. Call it a night, rather.
Yep. So, as we get ready to close this game, that's going to do it. Clock is going to go ahead and run. So, folks, as we get ready to close the night out, the Cougars are your 6A R6 champions. They will be in the first round of the playoffs in 2 weeks, going against Parker. There's some injuries, some things that need to heal. There's some things they need to work on.
Oh, yeah.
The regular season is over. It's time for the second season. And it's going to be a tough road to hoe.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes,
It's
sir.
going to be a tough road to hoe because there are some very good teams. And everybody wants to knock the state champion off.
Oh, yep, you know it. You know
Right
it.
now, it's ours to give up. It's ours to defend. So we want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for watching and putting up with us all season. We have had a blast.
A blast.
And if we're able to do it during the playoffs, if they, by some miracle, the AHSA kind of says, hey, go do your thing, we'll be right here with you. God bless each and every one of you. We ask the Lord put a hedge of protection around you. Good night and go Cougars!
On behalf of our